paint the other day. It was at Walmart, and it was one of those mismatched paint that somebody had brought back, and I got it for $10.74. And so I got this jewelry box here that I had bought at a yard sale years ago, and I gave $3 for it. And so now I'm starting to paint it, and I'm going to turn it into, well, you'll just have to wait and see till I get through with it. So there's the little hardware, and I've painted it. Got to put another coat on it. Then now that tealish, that blue, teal, whatever color that is, green, whatever, and that was the original color. And this right here, I don't know if that's pink or peach or what, but anyway, I just put some in this little cup right here and added a tad bit of pink to it just to make it more pinky. So I was going to tell you, I did add a little bit of baking soda to that paint, so it would be, roughed up, so it would because I'm going to put some paper on that. Okay, so I finished painting what I was going to paint, and then I went to my computer and I printed off a couple of sheets of these. And then I think those are maybe the same kind of, this is the same kind of pink, I know, but those other ones are a little bit different. But I think it might blend in. Anyway, I have got my trusty water and glue and my little paintbrush, and I am fixing to put me a little light coat on my drawers and on the top of here. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over. Now this is the inside of my jewelry box. It's not going to be my jewelry box long. Actually, it never was my jewelry box. I bought it at a yard sale, like I said, and I never have used it. And now it's time to either do something with it or get rid of it. So I'm just going to put my glue on here. A little thin coat. And then I'm fixing to put my picture on here. Now I cut the bottom half of the white off. And I'm just going to slide it on here. Just like that. And I want to rub it down. Get it good and smooth. I also wanted to remind you, I've done this before. And if you have a credit card or any kind of card, the trick to getting that in with no bubbles, no wrinkles, is just to run this over there. And then it's just as smooth as it can be. I mean, when I first started doing it, my stuff looked terrible because I had wrinkles and bubbles and stuff, and I don't know, this seems to work. All right, this one hadn't dried completely yet, but I'm going to go ahead and close the lid, and then I'm going to work on the sides. I wasn't going to put anything on the sides, but I decided now I am. And I think this color teal sort of blends in with the original paint, so when I open the door, you'll be able to still see that original paint. So I am going to do the same thing on both sides. All I have done is just put a little water and a little glue and make it thin. That's all you got to do. Okay, I've got all my pieces on here, and I'm just going to wait for it to dry real good, and then I'll take my X-Acto knife and just trim these edges, and my little sander. Both of them works just fine. And then after I get it all done, I will put another coat of this glue on here, let that dry, and when that dries after that, then I'll take it outside and I'll put a clear coat on it. Okay, now it's time to do some trimming. That slices right off. Back. See, comes off easy. Work on the top and the sides. Be careful with your blade. I'm not going to get a Band-Aid. So when I did my drawers, what I've done is just put them all in a row and put the piece of paper on top of it. That way I know they would all be matching. Oh, I got them too tight. Well, I hope that's it. Oh, okay, there. Okay, so now it's just time to put another thin coat over the top. now that it's all dry. And like I said, then after that, I will take it outside and put that sealer on it. And that way, it'll be protected. All right, so now it's time for me to get these little bitty screws and hardware back on. And I'm gonna try to find those holes that they went in for my drawers. So let me find a small screwdriver. I had one to get them off, of course, but now I don't know where it's at now. Okay, a little setback. They don't have holes in here, so I don't know where they go. And it's so smooth now that I don't know where they are on the front. So I'm gonna have to get my little drill and drill me some new ones in there. This is the smallest drill bit I got. So I don't know if that's gonna be too big for my screw or not. I don't want it to waller it out. Hard to get my fingers on these little bitty tiny screws. But it's working. Okay, last one. Okay, now I want to put something on the top, I think. So see, now when I pull my drawers out, it's the same color as the original color on the sides. You know what? I'm going to put it on, and if I don't like it, I can wet it and take it off before I seal it. Paper just barely enough to fit over here, so maybe nobody will notice. Okay, while I was at it, I thought I would just go ahead and line these drawers. Okay, here is my box and all my drawers. I'm going to sit it right here, and I'm going to redo my little tea, coffee, hot chocolate nook here. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to put my right here. Got me this beautiful mug. Pray, pray, pray. And I got that one there too. I just thought it was pretty. I usually just drink tea out of it. Found these cute little rascals after Valentine's Day. And I think they're going to look perfect up here. Again, not much light. I hate that. So, got my spoons, forks. I'm going to put my tea bags right there. Well, I could have got them in there a little bit better, but you get the idea. I found this little nifty thing right here. I think it's so cute. I wish there was more light. Anyway, I'm putting my teaspoons in that. Thought that was really cute. And it's got my cup. That has a little bird in it. I thought it was so cute. There's my sugar. And this as well. Now, I need some cookies in there. Gotta have that. So now, oh, I got one more drawer. And that is sweet and low. Spoons, sweet and low, tea, coffee. Got it all right together as I need it. Well, okay, I hope you liked my video today. Think outside the jewelry box. And you can use all kind of stuff for it. I thought I was going to put my sewing stuff in it, like needles and thread and stuff. Hey, I actually made that one time too. It's just a board and I painted, and I put the things on it I used the most. But anyway, back to this. I was going to, like I said, use thread, needles, scissors, and stuff in there, but I didn't really have anywhere to put it. But this makes the perfect spot for it. Okay, it's Frankie Upcycles, so I did upcycle a jewelry box. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Stick with me. I'll see you soon.